Now, welcome back to the Prospect Hut. And of course, we talk about Mets prospects, and Mets have a lot of prospects in the Arizona Fall League. And right now, there's a lot of stuff's going on. But before we get into this video about Jett Williams, hit the subscribe button so you know what's going on with the Mets. Mets had a big year this year. And we're going to have a big off season. We're going to have so much stuff going on here for you on all the channels. But here's from MLB.com or minorleaguebaseball.com. Mets Williams hyped to be in AFL after injury-plagued season. 11 games into the 2024 season, Jett Williams had to sit. A right wrist injury that bothered him at the end of spring training was carrying into his start to the year at AA Binghamton. And a 7-for-39 start confirmed that it was holding him back. He and the Mets tried 2 cortisone shots, and when they didn't work out as hoped, Williams underwent surgery on his wrist on June 6th. He didn't return to action on a rehab assignment with Single A St. Lucie until August 21st, exactly 4 months after his last minor league game. That lengthy layoff put 3 letters onto Williams' radar, AFL. Coming here, quote, "I'm just really excited to actually play this year," the Mets' number 2 prospect said from Arizona Fall League Media Day. Now, Brandon Sproat is now the number 1 prospect for the Mets, according to MLB.com. It wasn't a straight path from St. Lucie to Scarsdale for 20-year-old shortstop center field. He got in 11 more games with Binghamton, and after the Roma Ponies' season concluded on September 15th. He joined AAA Syracuse for the first time and ended the year on a bit of a hot streak, going 8-for-22, 4 doubles, and 8 walks in 6 games. The National League performance is more like the version of Williams the baseball industry has seen since the Mets took Williams 14th overall in the 2022 draft. The 5'6" right-handed hitter was an on-base machine in his first full season, finishing with a .425 on-base percentage and 104 walks, second most in the minors, in 121 games across Single A, High A, and Double A. We mentioned about the walks. Those are the highest walk totals in the Mets minor league system since David Wright was with the Mets. I think he did that in 2002, I think. His 45 steals were also most among Mets minor leaguers. That combination of disciplined approach and speed made Williams a necessity in St. Lucie, Brooklyn, and Binghamton's lineups. And going from an everyday presence to an injury list stay was tough to swallow for the Texas native. Quote, "I couldn't really touch anything with my right side," Williams said. "I did a bunch of defense, a little one-handed stuff, but for the most part, just chilled a little bit. After I had surgery, I couldn't do anything for a little while. Watched a lot of baseball, how they played, tendencies of some players. Early indications are that the downtime glove work paid off as he's shown quick hands and good defensive actions that shorten initial AFL looks. His plus speed is also considered an asset in center field, where there's more room to roam, and at the AFL's outset, Jett estimated that New York would try to get him 50-50 playing time between the dirt and the grass. That hasn't quite worked out so far. 4 of his first 5 defensive starts have come in short, though that could even out as the Fall League sample expands. It doesn't matter to Williams so long as there's no more sitting. At the end of the day, I don't really care where I play," he said, "as long as I'm out there and helping the team win." Drew Gilbert. We mentioned Gilbert suffered a right hamstring injury only 7 games into his season at AAA Syracuse and missed much of the first half. He showed spurts of impressive power, but he managed only a .214 line, proving Gilbert isn't only in the Fall League to make up for lost time, but to end 2024 on a brighter note. Now, we mentioned about Jett Williams. Jett Williams really is the Mets' best position player. In spite of his 5'6" frame, he is considered a guy that could be an elite player. He went 11th overall in the 2022 draft. He would have been a top 5 prospect, top 5 pick if he wasn't so vertically challenged, if you will. If he was taller, he'd be a guy that would be considered a real elite player. Just based on his height, he's not. But he's a guy that has some thump in his bat. He's an average hitter. He can hit. He knows the strike zone really well. He's a very good defensive player. I don't know where his future lies. It's not going to be a shortstop, obviously. with Francisco Lindor playing short. But that's why the Mets have him playing center field, have him playing a little bit at second base. He will be an everyday player in the majors, whether it be with the Mets or somebody else. But he is a legit prospect. He is the highest ranked Mets everyday player since the moment they drafted him. So he is a top of the line prospect, and he had a big year last year. It's unfortunate that he had this injury to his wrist. Hopefully that's out of the way. He'll have a very good Arizona Fall League. He's gotten off to a very strong start. And we'll keep an eye on him. And obviously all the other prospects we'll talk about that are in the Arizona Fall League as well. So thank you for watching this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Prospect Hut, and I'll see you later.